So, as you may or may not know, I have not been able to have coffee for a week. Someone challenged me to not drink coffee for a week. I'm like, I can do that. Yeah, no, I can't. So, today, I will drink coffee. While I'm drinking this coffee, I will talk about Rasputin, woo! Because he's awesome. So, before I do that, I'm going to show you how I make crappy coffee. Let's go. Hello, and welcome to the 28th installment of How to Make Coffee with Your Least Favorite Vlogger.
Okay, wait. How do you think it's appropriate to put my dirty ass kitchen in your video?
Coffee is made with water, but not ordinary water. This has to be water that's put through such pain and hellfire that it screams bloody murder. Well, you little bitch. Do it. Do it! Remember, patience will get you nothing. You must make that coffee beg and scream for it like hustling all the while. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And this is when I'm not on coffee. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Woo. Done. Next, we need coffee grounds. Nasty. Cup, drainy thingy, coffee grounds. Not too much. 1, 2, slowly, slowly. Patience, impatience, but slowly. Loading, please wait. Coffee, pee. Coffee. Milk. Properly milked. I know the coffee's done. Coffee. Son of a... Just kidding. Thus concludes the 28th installment of Coffee with Your Least Favorite Vlogger. It's cold. Okay, now the coffee is done. So, here's what I promised. I am going to talk about Rasputin! Woo! And I have some slapdash notes here because I don't remember everything about Rasputin. Almost done with this cup. Okay, so Rasputin was this guy who lived in Russia. He was kind of an ass to everyone. He was kind of a sexual deviant, by which I mean he was kind of scary and a wee bit rapey. At least I assume he was rapey. He ended up pissing off a lot of women. So, at the age of 18, he went to a monastery, probably because of theft, and spent 3 months there. He used to visit this holy man called Makary, who had a hut next to the monastery. So while he was staying with this holy man, he gave up alcohol and meat. He kind of got him into a little bit of religion and mysticism and holy stuff. He ended up marrying this woman and having 3 kids. Then he decided to leave them and wander to find his destiny. Yay! While he was wandering, he climbed mountains and stuff and caught the attention of these people who were interested in Persian mysticism. They were nobles. He was introduced to the Tsar. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. Crap, how do you say Tsar? Tsar. Tsar? I'm going to say Tsar. I'm sorry if it annoys you. So he meets the Tsar and his wife, Alexa. The Tsar and his wife had this son who was the heir to the throne, and his name was Alexei. Alexei had hemophilia, which is this condition where your blood doesn't clot. So it was really, really dangerous for this little boy. If he fell down, he could rupture his insides and bleed to death. But they couldn't tell anyone about this because if he lived to be the Tsar, he'd be assassinated really easily, so they kept it a secret. And the kid kept getting really sick, and it was getting really bad, and they thought that the kid would die really soon. So they brought Rasputin in because he was a healer. So he spent some time with the kid, he prayed for him, and the kid got better. The doctor's like, dude, this kid was going to die. So they kept Rasputin in their palace, and he was kind of a nuisance. He ended up making a lot of enemies, and at one point, when he was visiting his hometown again, this woman, Gusiva, this religious woman who believed that he was the Antichrist, ended up stabbing him in the stomach. She ended up slicing him open, so he had to hold himself in and stagger to safety, and he lived. It took him like 7 weeks to heal, and it kind of reinforced the idea that he was evil. Lots of bad rumors started circulating. Many people believed that he was whispering lies and pulling strings of the Tsar and his wife. Hang on, coffee. First cup. So cold. I've got to make another one. Figures. First cup of coffee of the week, and it's all cold and crappy. But hey, coffee. Woo. Okay, there's the caffeine high. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So the Tsar and his wife took Rasputin in, let him hang out in their halls, even though he was crazy, just, you know, because he was the only one that was keeping their son alive. But they couldn't tell anyone why he was there, so to everyone else it's just like this creepy, crazy, maybe evil, scary guy who was maybe giving the Tsar and his wife advice. After many years, when Alexei was 14, the Romanov family was shot. Everyone in the family was killed. So this new guy's in power. I don't remember the politics. I didn't really research that very thoroughly. My apologies. And he knows about Rasputin, and he knows about him maybe manipulating the family. He's like, want none of that shit. Got all sassy. So he sent this guy, Felix Yusupov. I probably butchered that. Yusupov. So they go to assassinate him. Now this story has been retold over and over again, so we're not really sure what's exactly true, but this is what they think happened. So Rasputin was invited by Felix to have wine and cookies with him. Seems legit. So Rasputin's like, okay, I'll have wine and cookies with you. Little did he know, the cookies and wine were laced with enough cyanide to kill a dude within like a couple bites or sips. And he actually like ate a lot of these cookies and drank a bit of this wine. So yeah, he drank like and ate this poison, and so they're sitting around talking and they're kind of flipping out. They're like, shit, this guy should be dead by now. He just like ate and drank enough cyanide to kill like a horse. So they kind of panicked. They went upstairs, they're like, dude, this guy isn't dying. Let's just get it over with. So they came down and shot him. So Rasputin was shot, I think in the abdomen. He like fell over. So they, you know, walked over to him, and he got up and attempted to strangle Felix. So they ended up shooting Rasputin 4 times, and he didn't die. This was concerning. So they rolled him up in a carpet and threw him into the Neva River. Neva? I don't know. They thought he was dead, but later the autopsy showed that he had been poisoned, he had been shot 4 times, and that he also didn't die before they tossed him into the river. There was quite a bit of water in his lungs. So this scary son of a bitch ate enough cyanide to kill a large herbivore. He was shot 4 times in vital places and then thrown into a partially frozen river. That's some crazy ass shit. So that's why I like Rasputin. He's a scary ass mofo. Whoa, coffee. Holy shit. Ah. Whoa, coffee. My head. Okay. Quick note, after editing this video, I realized that many of you might think that I take the story of Rasputin's death very seriously. This is not the case. I know that most of it is fabricated and just a folktale, and I enjoy it for that reason. I think it's a good story, and I hope you think so too. The word of the day is haberdashery, brought to you by the creator of XKCD. He is brilliant and awesome, and I adore him. So, click it. You know you want to? Click it now. Yes? Yes. Do it. Because I